full Beyblade battle arena, like in the background. They're just running in to challenge Mitch McConnell to a Beyblade off.
Let her rip!
Beyblade battle.
Mitch McConnell's just confused. Confused as hell. Or
I've been preparing for this moment. He has like Kentucky branded Beyblades, like they're like rebel flag decked out, like they're like the Dixie Blades, like
it's one shaped like the Pentagon.
Yeah. Yeah, his battle arena is shaped like the Pentagon. Oh my god.
Mommy milkers.
No.
Tall vampire lady.
I want to lead a campaign of elimination against our entire fan base and our friends for this whole last week of posting this stupid video.
Rip out my trachea.
I saw
shit on my chest.
Images of the trailer, like before I even knew that there was a new Village trailer. And then when I finally watched it, y'all are so bad. You took like a 2-second screen grab.
Spit in my face.
And decided to simp over this for like the last full week, and I'm disgusted.
The internet is so horny right now.
You guys everyone's been inside way too long. Like everyone is just
a lot of pent up.
We have been reduced to like
Ben Shapiro boys energy,
asking each other what a girl smells like.
I would like for you to step on my neck.
I knew the second I saw her. That would be it.
My
game over for me.
My tiny frail limbs were of no match.
She is easily towering over me at 5'4".
Somebody like did the science, did the Lord's work, and found out that she's like 8 feet something tall.
Okay, yeah, I wondered if that was just like, because I need to find an image. Hang on, I need to like, what would I even Google here? Like Village
tall vampire lady. What are you?
Tall vampire lady. I'm doing the research right now.
Okay, I've got her up on the stream, which you can't see, but
no, I can't see anything because
you can't see jack shit.
See, she's like, okay, like I'm seeing like now I'm looking in like where the door is in frame.
Yeah,
and like yeah, she's bigger. Like she's
a big bitch. Yeah.
She's large. She's large and also in charge. I don't know. And like the predictable people were also just outrageously, grotesquely like hot for this. Like you and Taekwon, like everyone absolutely posting borderline porn on the timeline of this
smut.
Vampire chick. Yeah.
Smut.
Posting smut on the timeline for this. And yeah. In a week when I needed anything else but politics on my timeline, I guess I'm grateful for that, but this is still pretty bad.
So, yeah, we are, of course, referring to the tall vampire lady from the Resident Evil 8 demo showcase thing they did last week.
Alcina Dimitrescu is her name?
Yeah, I wasn't even going to attempt to pronounce that.
Yeah.
It looks cool. Like, you know, I'm not a horror movie. By the way, let's clap. I'm sorry. We always forget, and it's a nightmare for me every time. 3, 2, 1. You were so out of sync there. I could tell. You clapped like 3 seconds late. I'm gonna make you do it again. I swear to God.
I didn't clap 3 seconds late. Okay.
3, 2, 1. That was better. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, so I am not a big horror movie guy. We've talked about this on the podcast, or a horror movie. I am a horror movie guy. I'm not a horror game guy because I get too invested in these things. I get too riled over what's happening on screen. I get invested, and I just can't do it. Any sort of like chase sequence, I'm full panic mode. Sweating.
Just sweat dripping. Yeah.
Did you watch this thing? Like the gameplay, the cinematic trailer?
Yeah, and I'm going to pull it back up again just to kind of like be going over it. Because I want to see, like, the vampire lady is on screen for maybe 2 full seconds. And that's what you guys are just completely horny over. And that's so funny to me. Like,
well, yeah. So there's the shot. There's the shot of her in like at her desk.
like on the phone.
Yeah, on the phone. But I mean, you get like you get all of the visual information that you need to from that shot. Like
yes, whatever.
She's got curves, She's curvy. She's bodacious.
Yeah, the trailer looks cool. Again, we talked about this before the pod. Like, there's just so much there's such a clear influence from like the steampunk and Victorian era stuff that's in this that I kind of expect from a Resident Evil game that I just cannot be brought to care about. And I love horror games. I actually like horror games like this, but I just can't. The vampire stuff and the like Victorian era vampire stuff in general just could never get me to pay attention for more than a few seconds. So I guess kudos to everyone who's excited for this. It's a new Resident Evil game, so it looks good. The lighting looks really good. All of the like kind of the like the candle flames on the wall reflecting off is really cool looking.
Resident Evil engine is fucking incredible. It's really good.
And this doesn't look like everything is wet too, which I know like we've talked about.
It doesn't have that. Yeah.
Like it doesn't have that kind of like
that sheen.
Wet sheen. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Like the textures look pretty nice.
It looks like
flame,
look
unreal.
It looks like a first person next gen Bloodborne.
Yes, it does. Yeah, you're dead on
for sure.
Yeah, the gun.
Like if Bloodborne were a survival horror first person shooter.
Yeah, and I like how the gun is kind of like distressed, like it's like a modern little like sword, like it has some more like rough polish on it. That's kind of cool. Like it's a good looking game.
Yeah,
I don't know that it's something that I'm gonna play very much of, if at all. But I definitely can see where people are gonna get stoked on this. But I would want to watch you play this on stream. I think that would be really fun. I would go in and buy this game to have you play it on stream.
Is this game coming out on PC or is this just console?
Doesn't Resident Evil's on Steam right now. I would think that it comes out on PC, right?
Resident Evil 8 PC release ? Okay, yeah, it says it's coming out for PS5, Xbox Series X, Series S, and Microsoft Windows. So yeah.
So who's the guy at like 229? Like, who are we supposed to? Who's the guy? Like,
I don't know if we're watching the same thing. Is that the fat
like
guy?
An ending. No, there's like an end credit scene. But on the Resident Evil 3rd trailer, there's this guy who has like these Harry Potter like sunglasses on. I don't know he's supposed to be like a character of significance, but I'm too.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I don't have any idea. I don't know if he looks like Dante from Devil May Cry.
Oh God, I didn't even. Think about that.
Yeah, that's who he looks like to me a little bit. I don't know who he is.
Okay.
I don't know if he's from previous Resident Evil games.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not educated in the Resident Evil lore and mythology.
Resident
I have
Evil
no idea.
Capcom /
you're talking about
all
this
of
guy.
this lore. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, Chief.
No clue who that guy is, but I felt dumb for like seeing that and being like, who dat?
Who dat? I mean, yeah, he's clearly like somebody of prominence.
That's the worst feeling when you see something in like a movie or a game trailer and
an entire audience is just like, whoa! Like,
oh my God! It's Thunderlord Starband, and I'm like, who
dat?
Why? Who's that?
Why are we screaming?
I was thinking about a sloth. Why are we screaming about it? What's going on? No, I think it's really cool. I think that I'm gonna just bully you into playing this game on stream. I think that's my new strategy now is just get you to do that. But
I might. It wouldn't be fun for me. Like it wouldn't be fun at all. It would not be entertainment for me.
Would it be fun for you to know that it's fun for us?
It would be a love letter to you guys, honestly.
Yeah.
Which
the less fun you have, the more fun we would have, actually.
And if you know anything about me, and you know me, right? I am fine with putting myself down for the entertainment of others. Based 100%. On stories that I've told on this podcast alone.
That I've begged you not to, actually.
Yeah. Plead it on your knees.
Over and over again. I've given you so many outs, and you're just like, nope, we're going to talk about this.
No. Yeah. So I could easily see myself doing something like this. I've wanted to play Dark Souls on stream for forever now.
There needs to be like a Dark Souls like charity stream where every time you swear playing Dark Souls, you donate $1 to the bail fund or something.
I literally don't have the money for that.
I think that would be amazing. I would support this, and I would buy Dark Souls to have
that. Cool. Well, hello, Ike. We're really bad at like introducing ourselves on these shows.
People know who we are.
No, they don't. I've literally talked to people that were like, I don't know who is who on this podcast because y'all don't introduce yourselves. So I'm Jake. I'm one of the co-hosts.
Yes, and I'm Isaac. You can call me Jake also, just to make things simple.
Hi, Jake.
Hey, what's going on, Jake? This is you and your split, complete disassociation after the quarantine, like your total meltdown, personality break into two separate people.
My close-up scene's working? No. Yours is. Why isn't mine working? How are you?
I like that inevitably the no effort that I put into this somehow translates into a better system than the 10 hours you put into each recording.
Well, yeah, I didn't put a whole lot of effort into this. And that's intentional. Like I don't want to put a whole lot of energy into this. I just want to, have a conversation with my friend, my buddy.
Speaking of things that you put a whole lot of energy into, though.
Yeah.
Your cyberpunk video was actually kind of rad. I like it.
Thank you.
I don't like that you're bootlicking for CDPR. But
I'm not fucking bootlicking.
You a little bit are.
No, I'm not.
It's okay. Listen, hey, this is the safe place between the two Jakes. You can admit right here that you want CDPR. You want Daddy CDPR to notice you, and you love them, and you just want to be a good boy for them. It's okay.
CD Projekt Red, I would like to know what kind of boots you are wearing because I would like to taste them.
I'd like to lick your Polish boots, please.
Sort
of steel leather.
I hate you. Yeah. So that's a good. I guess so. Like I had launched our like YouTube channel. Yeah. We're gonna try to upload some things to it. Mm-hmm. It is the Dummy Thicc Gamer. Mm-hmm. That's how you can find it on YouTube. It's all one word.
My boy almost breaking 100 views in a day too, which is pretty cool. Like that's actually pretty rad though.
We're never gonna hit that again. Like that's just the that's all the first time viewers coming in from my Facebook to check and see what kind of shitty take I have on Cyberpunk.
Well, and they weren't disappointed because it was a bad take. But I think that it's good to have that out there because it was a differing opinion than all of like just standard uninformed screeching. Which is what the internet has had about Cyberpunk for the last month, if we're honest.
Yeah, it is. And that's why I chose this specific topic to make, specifically on the E3 demo and the outcry that what was shown at 2018 was, according to Schreier of Bloomberg, almost entirely fake. Yeah. And so, of course, the internet just fucking exploded over that. It was like, 2018 E3 demo fake, not real. What?
Yeah.
And I can see that perspective because, like, again, there are things in that demo that didn't come to fruition. There were systems that we saw. There were, things that we saw in that demo that weren't in the final product. Mm-hmm. But like my whole thing is that like people only give a shit about that when the game comes out and it's like not what they expected, and then they go back and like rewatch the demo and like nitpick things to find that that. So
I guess it's a lot like people watching the newest like Chevy Silverado commercial and they see like it's towing a tank or something, and then they're disappointed that they don't go out and automatically tow a tank with it or something. I don't know. I mean, like they obviously are going to show the best possible possibilities for the game at a trade show like that. But then in practice, a lot of BS can happen. And then,
I think that there should be a line there too. Like, when does it cross over into a point of like, you're really like incorrectly representing what the final product is going to be. Like you would have to prove that they knew that too, And I don't think you can. And B, I don't really think that they were trying to misrepresent. I think they were, again, just, they were overambitious. They overhyped, overmarketed.
Well, if you read all of the interviews and stuff, they say like they were so ambitious with this.
Why are we talking about Cyberpunk again?
You made an entire 15-minute video about it. I'm plugging your.
That was the
content.
last time, though. That was the last time I was going to talk about this game.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, they had so much ambition behind it, and I think that when it rolled around to actually launch it, they just launched it way too early. So yeah, I think that's where I can at least agree with you on, is that they came out with it way too early. Should have come out like the end of this year.
I think that there's nuance in this conversation aside from like this game is awful, the devs are bad, the management is bad. Like, you know, you can't view everything through like a black and white lens. And I know that's what the internet does, you know, because that's what generates views and like that's what gets shared around. But like, it just it bugs me. It bugs me that like there's a deeper conversation here and we can't examine the situation in a more nuanced way. You know,
well, because
like,
what does it do if you say like if you have all of this crunch time into a product and all you do is screech about how it's bad, but you also are against crunch time for the devs? Like, are you asking for more crunch time so a game can be quote unquote good upon the promised release date? Like, you can't have both. I feel like you can't be adamantly anti-crunch, but then just gripe and screech when a game after a ton of delays still isn't great because the devs wanted to make the deadline. So I don't know. People are trying to get their cake and get cyberpunk too.
That's good. That's good. The critique here of CD Projekt, if there is one, is that they weren't transparent. You know, like they didn't effectively communicate how the game had changed since the 2018 E3 demo, and that's it. Like, hold them accountable for that. You know.
Yeah. What they did do was form an entire media network to hype people up for a year straight with that blue-eyed Australian chick and just absolutely yell about all the cool features on a game that was broken on release.
Yeah. Car chases. We're going to have car chases. There are going to be so many of them. They're going to look like this.
All right, cyberpunk fans, here's what we're going to get now. And just like 10 minutes of lying. It's like, okay, that's cool. It's great.
So that just wasn't real at all.
All right, so I'm going to do here what we call a late koala lie. So I'm going to just say something that's blatantly, just demonstrably not true. And then just, it's not good. Wasn't a fan.
All right. And now we are done talking about Cyberpunk 2077. That's it.
That was it.
We're done.
I think we did it. I think we solved all of the intricacies around the discussion.
It's a good game now.
We did it.
We fixed it.
You finally are going to have CDPR notice you, and then it's going to be great. I think you're actually in charge of CDPR now.
Yeah,
I think that's how it works.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't. I don't want that because I don't want. I don't want to be responsible for that shit. Don't put that on me.
I don't know. I don't think they care. I think that if you make enough money, if you make everyone mad in the process,
I think the developers care. I think they'd have to.
But being in charge of CDPR, dude, you're telling me like you can't buy nice enough noise canceling headphones that you don't care? Like they don't. There's no way. There's no way. Your car is comfortable enough. Your bed is like a bespoke, fairly created mattress.
I think I
sleep well on. It doesn't matter.
I think it's probably reached the point where they care some, or they wouldn't be apologizing. You know, like they're losing money right now.
Yeah.
Isaac, there are other things in the news this week. If you would like to talk about some of them, would you like to talk
more about the Wonka movie, please?
Oh yeah, I didn't record any of that. So
no,
there's a Wonka movie remake.
Warner Bros. Confirmed that there's a Wonka origin story in the works, and they're looking at Timothy Chalamet or Timothy Holland, and I just don't. I don't know why we're getting a Wonka
who's the other guy?
Story.
Tom Holland or who?
Tom Holland or Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. I don't know who he is.
He's the guy with.
Yes, I do. He's the guy in Dune.
He's the guy from Dune. Yeah, he's playing Paul Atreides in Dune, and that's great. I feel like this is going to be just Joker for kids. Like that's what the Wonka origin story is going to be. Is just like
Joker for kids,
a dark origin story. Like you can tell me. I talked about this on the other pod I have with Brie. Like you hear like this lead up song in a minor key as like Wonka flashes across the title screen, and then like it's this dark Dark Knight take on a young teenage Willy Wonka. It's just going to be I just don't care. I don't care about it. It's for Joker-fied middle schoolers. Is what this is going to be for.
What a take. What a take.
I just don't see why we need it. I don't know what in the world it could talk
because
about.
Willy Wonka is a beloved story, I guess. And, you know, we have to like rejuvenate every single fucking franchise every 4 to 5 years, regardless of whether or not people are really asking for it.
Yes,
we are.
I don't. That would be on the bottom of my list of things that I would want remade or an origin
Wonka
story for. Yeah, like I would want like I would sooner take like an origin story for Thomas the Tank Engine or something. Like I don't care about Willy Wonka origin stories, but
did you say who they have pegged for Wonka?
I said Timothy Chalamet or Tom Holland. Yeah.
Oh, for Wonka?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's who did you think I
meant
that they were going to play?
Listener, I'm sorry. So sorry. I thought I just assumed because like when you say both of those characters, I still think of them as like children. Like they're still like
they're young.
They look like they're 18. So like I would put them in the role of Charlie. You know. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't imagine either one of those people as Willy Wonka. That's insanity to me.
I think that I think you can tell by the casting choice what the tone of the movie is going to be. I think if it's going to be Tom Holland, it's going to be a more light movie. But if they go with Timothy Chalamet, it's going to be like a dark Joker movie. I feel like
neither. Yeah, for sure. No, I could see them taking that approach with him, and that is probably the approach that they're taking. But I don't know. I feel like neither one of those kids has the personality for Wonka. You know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Okay, that's all the thoughts we have on the Wonka remake, clearly.
I'm looking at photos of Timothy Chalamet. Do you think that his selfie camera ever asks him to raise the camera up for a better angle? Like,
I don't know, but mine does constantly. I'm like, I'm looking right at it.
My camera is like, hey, ugly, do you want to like maybe give yourself some light, you freaking troll dweller, like cave dwelling troll? Do you want to like get into the sunlight there, buddy?
My camera's like, maybe, do you want to go shave first, dude? Before you take this picture?
Do you want to just maybe be a different person?
My picture selfie. My camera just says, please reconsider.
Just your phone turns off every time you hit the selfie button. Like it just shuts down.
It just doesn't let me.
Rather than expand the processing power it takes to even make us look decent, the phones are just like, done. I don't know that Tom has that. I don't know that Timothy has that problem.
No, I don't know that he's a good looking Chad for sure.
Good looking lad. Don't need him as Wonka. I really don't.
No, yeah. I feel like he could play an older Charlie, you know. He's America's sweetheart right now.
America's sweetheart. Oh,
is he not? Is that a controversial statement?
I mean, like I think that he's the.
Is there anybody that's like, I don't like Tom Holland? No, everybody fucking loves Tom Holland.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think that they should have for the next year. We should only have Chris Evans play every role ever, just to see what happens, because I think that would be really funny for some reason. Or we should uncancel Johnny Depp and bring him back in to do it.
Well, why is he canceled again? What did he do?
I don't even know. I don't even bother to keep up with who's canceled anymore. It's exhausting. But I know that Johnny Depp's canceled for some reason.
Yeah, I'm aware that he is, but I don't recall why. Any, you know, I'm with you. I can't keep track of those things. No. Okay, you want to talk about Microsoft canceling, or I'm sorry, they changed the price of Xbox Live Gold and then immediately went back on that. We can talk about that. We can talk about
they do that.
Vicarious Visions being bought by Blizzard. We can talk about GameStop stock prices soaring because of the pandemic.
Hot take, allegedly. I think it's possible that we need to investigate GameStop's ties to the coronavirus and just to see what was going on there, because they benefited so much from this.
From the pandemic?
Maybe look a little bit closer.
Was it the pandemic? Or was it the fact that Reggie Fils-Aimé from ex Nintendo America He is on the board of directors now for GameStop. So was it Reggie? Did Reggie save GameStop?
Or was it just a convenient timing that he jumped in as the pandemic happened?
Pandemic that's going on. Yeah.
I'm gonna be the Q. I'm gonna be like the QAnon, but for GameStop conspiracy theories. I'm just gonna launch blatant lies about just poorly photoshopped images of Reggie.
There's some dude too.
Tell me about the Microsoft stuff though. I'm curious about the gold. Why did they? Because I bought crazy amounts of Microsoft gold back when I was an Xbox kid back in the day.
Yeah. So the price of gold hasn't changed in the price of Xbox Live Gold.
Welcome to the Stocks podcast, where we're talking about trading in raw minerals. We're talking about copper. Isaac's got his barrel full of pennies that he's melting down for the raw copper harvest. It's going to be great, folks.
The raw harvest.
Maybe that was a slip. Copper.
Yeah, so the price of Xbox Live Gold has not changed in like 10 years. Mm-hmm. So the yearly price is what's changing, or what was going to change. The 12-month subscription was $60, and
$59.99.
They doubled it. So they announced that it was going to be $120 for the yearly subscription to Gold.
Feels like a lot.
Feels like a lot. And so I saw that and I was like, okay, clearly they are doing this to push people into subscribing to Game Pass because it's bundled with Gold there.
There's no point to buy just Gold at this point.
Yeah, there are still some people that they don't want Game Pass. They just want to play online with their friends. And so they purchase either the 3-month or the 6-month. The 3-month was like what? 15 or the 6-month or whatever. And so I think those people exist. I wonder how many of them there are at this point. But
does Game Pass offer a comparable level like that? And is it a little bit more expensive, and that's the problem?
It's Game Pass Ultimate, and I think it's like $15 a month
versus like $12. That's funny. Like, I don't know why if they're doing this gymnastics to even keep Gold around, I don't know why they wouldn't just close it down and just only push Game Pass. But
I'm with you. Or, like what I wish that they would do is eliminate Gold altogether and just make it free.
Oh, yeah, like make the online free, but if you want to get all the games,
why are we still charging people? Well, I mean, and I know it's like, they have servers, like they have the right to charge for that space if they want, but again,
if anyone has the right to go slack on server costs, it's Microsoft, because they're Microsoft and they can do that. Like they have
and like they're pushing themselves as like the quote unquote good guys, like doing all of these very consumer focused, consumer facing business moves that make them look really good. I feel like that would be yet another.
The Microsoft servers are actually just Phil Spencer on a treadmill, just powering it all with
running the entire time, 24/7.
He's doing it for us.
Literally, his actual sweat goes into Xbox.
Yeah, his sweat and tears. That's what gives us good pings. Is Philly Spence's sweat and tears. Man, he's on a little gerbil wheel down at Microsoft HQ.
So they did that, and the internet, did what the internet does best,
like banshees.
Said
death threats.
Yeah. And I don't even think it was 24 hours later, because like this all happened. They announced it Friday, and then I heard like Saturday, it was like the same day, because Kind of Funny Games did a podcast on it, which would have been around noon. And then last night, Friday night, I saw the news they'd already gone back on it. So
good Lord.
Gold is $60 once again.
Imagine like having to market or even make money off of gamers. It would be exhausting.
They announced further that free-to-play games would not require Gold to play online.
Oh, so that's cool.
Games like Warzone, Apex.
Yeah.
I would assume Destiny. That's pretty big, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Destiny's free to play now.
Yeah.
I like that.
So that's that's cool. That's a step towards what I was wanting, Yeah. But I don't think there's no way in hell that Xbox is going to make online play free across the board while PlayStation is still charging. I don't know. I say that. I feel like
that would be the strategy to pursue.
I feel like that would be the strategy, actually. Yeah, no, actually, I disagree with myself as of 15 minutes ago. I
get owned you from 15 minutes ago. God, that guy sucked.
What an asshole.
God.
Takes now, infinitely better.
So happy I'm friends with Jake in the present, not Jake 15 minutes ago. Hate that guy. His nasty takes on Microsoft stock choices and price points for online play.
But no, I'm totally with you. Like, I feel like if they wanted to do that and be like, yo, come over here. We got free online play.
Hey, children, come. Just bring them all over.
If there's anything gamers love, it's free stuff, right?
Free, yes. At the great expense of Phil Spencer, make it free. Please. That'd be cool. This is also implying that anyone's even able to get a Xbox Series X or anything, because I still can't find any of them anywhere. And I know my brother is still trying to find one. He can't find a dang thing anywhere. There's still, I don't know that I've ever seen something go so long and people upselling it for this long. It's absolutely blowing my mind. If you go on Facebook Marketplace right now, there are $800 Series S's, and it's just unreal.
Series S's? You are kidding
Not Series
me.
S's, sorry. $800 Series X's.
That's a $300 console that nobody really wants anyway.
I'm looking at a $900 PS5 disc version. Absolutely crazy.
That's a lot of money. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I don't know. I don't know when we're gonna, see these consoles at a normal price and like actually be able to buy them. I have no idea.
Yeah.
When the pandemic is over.
Probably, honestly, probably around the time the pandemic ends and everyone's going to not have the time they have to play right now. So that's just sucks, man.
Did you see the Coheed guy? He streams to Twitch and he played a song about the PlayStation 5 being
I did
here.
not.
Hold on. I'll play it on stream or on
the Coheed and Cambria guy is a gamer. I should have known. Should have known.
Coheed guy, PlayStation. What's his name again?
I don't know.
I feel like we should know.
You had me at Coheed guy.
Oh man, there's only a 4 minute and 50 version. I don't think it was that long.
5.
Hold on, I'm playing
this music was screaming for me to play to it.
I guess I should put it on
So
the
I
right
put
screen.
together a little something.
What stream are you playing this on?
Not even.
I'm just recording the screen,
play
so
the
you can't see it or hear it.
With my new jam partner.
I apologize.
You're good. You're good.
All right, I'll describe it to you though.
Yes.
He's picking up an acoustic guitar. His hair is majestic.
This is how I'm going to consume all of my media from now on.
He's
I'm
playing
just gonna
notes.
Get you on a Zoom call.
He's playing notes on a guitar.
Yes.
He's not singing yet,
Right.
but you can tell that he's into it.
Love this. Yeah.
His face is very serious. Oh, he's smiling now. You can tell the words are coming to him.
Go on.
He's got a smug look on his face.
Okay, we're done. I can't do this. Oh my god. No. Hey, I finally installed Fallen Order, and I think it's going to be on my weekend this weekend to play that.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to play it. I got a big block of time. Hey, also something that I regret doing. That now I'm excited about. I've won my last 4 of 6 League of Legends games that I've played recently.
Oh, look at you.
Daddy's back.
Daddy's back in the saddle.
We're back into the League of Legends saddle. I know it's like when you're smoking a cigarette, you're like, I should not be doing this, but man, I'm glad that I'm doing this. That's exactly how League feels right now. So definitely back playing League, and that's been.
It's good that you know that you are damaging yourself by playing.
It is
League of Legends.
It is a game that is a carcinogen that you're inhaling as you're playing it. So it's great. It's really good. But I think my cooldown game from that is going to be Fallen Order for the weekend. So I'm pumped about it.
Cool. Are you done with Control?
No. No, I got to a hard part, and I'm just stumped on it. So I'm chilling on
Finish Control first. What do you mean you're what part are you stumped on? Control. What difficulty are you playing on?
I can't find someone, and I'm too lazy to look.
Go to
up a
YouTube.
guide.
Fucking, that's what YouTube is for. What are you doing?
No, I know. I don't know. I sit down to play Control, and somehow Apex Legends comes on, and I'm playing that.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna spank your ass for taking a break on something and then switching to something else, because I'm the king of that, you know.
That's true.
I think you should try to finish Control because it's really good.
Yeah, I agree. I've loved every second I've played of it, so I really do need to finish it.
In terms of quality, I would put Control and Fallen Order around the same sort of tier in terms of enjoyment.
Yeah,
story, both great games, exceptional games.
It is a very cool game. I agree. I hardcore agree.
So you're good at League of Legends again.
I am passable at League of Legends again. Yes.
Because the last week you texted me, you've got some buddies that you're playing with. And you texted me, and by the end of that session, you were like, Jacob, if I ever try to play League again, fucking shoot me. Yeah. Don't let it happen.
Yeah, I specifically said, call a SWAT raid on me and get me killed.
Yeah. And it's not because you didn't enjoy playing with your friends, with your homies. I think that's why you sat down to do it. It's because you were letting the homies down.
Oh, bro, the CD Projekt Red store has an Arasaka bomber jacket, and it looks
it's sick. It's cool.
Oh my God. And it's sold out, or it's $130. Sorry, I was
feels pretty cheap to me for a bomber jacket.
Oh, it looks so cool. Am I gonna drop 130 on an Arasaka bomber?
What are you doing on the CD Projekt Red store right now while we're talking about?
I'm still listening. I can multitask. I can shop and
I cannot.
No, I really.
There's a Witcher 3 Wild Hunt parka. Excuse me?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Bro, it's got the medallion logo on the back of it.
Yeah. Pretty rad. Yeah. Bro, you and I, post-pandemic, we're going to be dressed hardcore gamer gear. At the end of this.
This is some gamer.
We've not had slurs yelled at us from cars because we haven't left our homes. So we're going to come out in head-to-toe, shinobi warrior gear, and then just immediately get made fun of back into our place.
This is Axe body spray is just covering a week of having not showered smell.
Yes.
Here is what this is.
Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah.
It looks so fucking cool. I would wear the shit out of this.
Yeah.
That thing is tight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
120. It's in stock. It's a pre-order, I think. Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, just kidding. We're not supporting CD Projekt Red. No.
I don't know.
Not us.
I think I've come back around to supporting them.
It's a cool jacket.
It's a cool jacket. You sold me. I'm easily swayed by merch.
Me too.
Big old, just absolutely betray all my morals and convictions for a cool jacket. That's how you get me.
Be like, yo, fuck PlayStation, but those PlayStation collab shoes with Adidas.
Those collab shoes with Adidas. I'm gonna say,
fucking dead. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Cool. So the last bit of news this week: Vicarious Visions, which was the studio that's responsible for a lot of those remakes that have been happening lately, like the Crash remakes, the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake that just came out.
Yeah.
That is all Vicarious Visions. They are very good at doing remakes, and they don't really do anything else. They do remakes, and they did those Game Boy Advance games forever. They did a Finding Nemo one or whatever.
I have that one. Yeah. It's my
pretty
daily.
Much it. Oh, you have that one. You have it? They were reportedly bought by Blizzard to so people saw that, and of course, because Blizzard they are fallen kings, I would say, right? The Shgamer crowd is not too keen on the Blizz right now.
And they haven't really been on board with Blizz for a minute either. They've kind of I think Blizzard is kind of at where I see CDPR going. Like, there's going to be some diehard holdout fans, but the rest of it's people who are kind of like a little salty over him. So, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't, aside from their ties to Activision, I'm assuming that's where a lot of the hate sort of stems from now.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, what other games they've released recently that have, like, generated what's the opposite of goodwill? Bad will.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
But people don't like Blizzard. They bought Vicarious Visions. People were pissed about that for some reason. Like, there are like super hardcore Vicarious Visions fans out there right now.
Okay.
People really did not like that. I guess Warcraft 3 Reforged was the last thing that came out that wasn't received very well. It got like a 7 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. But the Vicarious stands are coming out against the purchasing of their,
I guess,
their beloved.
yeah. I think it's mostly just fuck Blizzard. I don't think people actually really care about them buying.
So
Vicarious
Blizzard could have done
Visions.
anything, and people
They
would
could have
still
bought
be
any
angry
studio,
about it.
and people have been like, yeah, no, fuck that.
Okay.
But I saw that news and I was like, okay, immediately, like, let's think about this for 0.3 seconds. If Blizzard is purchasing Vicarious Visions, which is a studio that's known for remaking video games,
Right.
is it possible that, like, everybody that has been clamoring for a Diablo 2 remake might possibly be getting that Diablo 2 remake and it's being done by Vicarious Visions? Is it possible?
I would say that you're probably just right.
Yeah, well,
I
and
think
then
that,
and then it came out that no fucking duh, of course, they are reportedly going to work on a Diablo 2 remake.
Yeah, good for them. I need to play Diablo. I need to like do a crawler because I feel like I would really like those.
Diablo 3 is dope. I didn't play Diablo 2. That was a big like PC game when I did not have a PC.
Yeah.
Diablo 3 I played first. I played it first on console on Xbox, and I have that was one of the games that I played when I was sick. I had like a week where I was just at home and I felt miserable. And I just played through Diablo 3 like the entire time. I would stay up until 3, 4 a.m. and just play Diablo.
Yeah.
And so for whatever reason, I have a good positive associated feelings with that game.
See, if you pull up the Diablo 2 cover art, the reason I didn't play it is because growing up in the Christian South, if you call your game not just Diablo, but Diablo 2, implying that it's the bigger Diablo, and you put a scary skull guy on the cover, a Christian Southern Baptist mama is going to see that and go, no, never in my house. So I did not play these games.
It looks like one of those intentionally corny like skull memes.
Oh yeah. It looks like a Walmart like tough guy shirt. Like this would be like a guy's t-shirt that yells at his wife at a Static X concert. Like that's this shirt. Yeah.
It should probably start there.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably
start with him improving the.
Maybe give me some better graphic design.
The Punisher logo.
Yeah, the revamped version is just the Punisher logo. It's called like Patriot 2 or something. It's a crawler through the Capitol.
They just entirely change the.
Yeah. Like you're
it's
like,
no longer Diablo 2.
The dungeon is now like the Senate chamber or whatever. Like, oh man,
fuck. And that's it. I think we're caught up on the week in gaming news.
I like it's been a relatively quiet week, which is nice because
it's been kind of quiet.
As far as gaming news has been concerned, though, like we have a new president now, so that's the thing. People seem to be.
Can we talk?
Excited
I am relieved and shocked that nothing happened on Inauguration Day. I am through the moon that nothing went down, but I don't think there was anybody that thought that like we were going to get through that day entirely unscathed by anything. But I guess I texted you and I was like, I feel, and I'm not in any of those circles clearly, but my sense from the outside looking in is like, it felt like they were just defeated, and like, it felt more like downcast and sorrowful than it did like angry and vengeful to me. And I'm sure that there were a few nut jobs that were like, that wanted to do something, because there probably always are. But
yeah, I think that there was a lot of deflation that happened when all of like I don't know what the Q people, like the QAnon followers who are convinced that like an international pedophile ring is running the country, like I don't know what they expected to see once they like actually got into the Senate chambers. Like, did they expect to see like kids chained to the wall or something? Like, I don't know what they didn't find that they got deflated about, but I think like
Pelosi's office is just a dungeon.
Yeah, like I don't know what they thought they would find in there, but they clearly didn't have a plan, because you saw the first thing they did in there was start taking selfies and like go on Facebook Live.
There was no
like,
plan. The plan was to get in, and then it's like, well, what do we do now?
Okay. I can't believe we got this far, honestly. So
some people brought things on the off chance that things happened. Like there were people with zip ties and like, shit.
Yeah.
Pipe bombs.
So I think a lot of the consequences of those people being arrested might have deflated some people. But and I also think that like I don't think that Trump was ever going to be like the strong man, like let's overthrow the republic that they wanted him to be. I think that he like in the last few weeks, like if you listen to his speeches, he has like the tone of like, I guess I'll just kill myself. Like no one likes me anymore. Like he was really like down.
I mean, he's been removed from the internet.
Yeah.
The one thing that he's enjoyed doing his entire term, he can't do anymore.
Just posting.
He's essentially grounded. He's essentially 16-year-old me who didn't have a 16th birthday party.
His phone taken away, and now
because he went and watched The Hangover on his Xbox 360 and got the door removed from his hinges, and so he's just fucking sad.
Yeah, like he's
don't
down.
get my 16th birthday party. My friends can't come over.
It's that tone.
What's the point?
He's down bad, and I think that everyone was like. All of like the Patriot people were like, our fearless leader. And I'm like, are we watching the same guy? Like this guy's yelling about Oprah, man. Like he's not, he doesn't care about you, dude. I'm sorry. Like, listen, I want you to feel good and special too. But like, I don't know, man.
So sad watching all of the QAnon.
Yeah.
MAGA chuds. Just like,
I'm not the type of person who like revels in another person's pain. Like I don't like the videos of all of these people 100%. Breaking down and like clearly not well over the fact that an ancient, decrepit, old, like moderately Democrat guy.
You don't take any enjoyment out of that.
It
just
more bugs me out.
fucking Deborah sobbing over a person that didn't ever care about her whatsoever. It's sad. 100%. I'll give you that.
I think any enjoyment I get out of it.
But it's like this chick Deborah was screaming at people for the last 4 years over bullshit. And yeah, I mean, there's an element of like Deborah is getting what is due for Deborah right now. Like
there is like a large cosmic retaliation of you can't say like F your feelings for 4 years and then not have some sort of blowback from that. I get that. But I think that like if there is any enjoyment that I get, it's so quickly followed up by like, oh God, like this has like human shrapnel for the next generation. Like people are not going to recover well from this. So I don't know.
No, people are going to like further radicalize probably,
Yeah.
That's how this shit works.
Well, I suggest now, like, just play a lot of Division 2 and get really good at that. Get really good at crafting, because I don't at all think that, like, something like the Capitol is, like, an anomaly. I think that we can probably expect some dumb stuff to happen over the next few years.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, like, up your crafting game, up your survival game. If you can, get a nice parka. It'll be fine. It'll be all right.
In the Division 2. We want to make that clear.
In the Division 2.
Not in real life.
Yes.
Don't go buy pipe bombs.
No.
But craft them in the Division 2.
Both of our Facebook accounts just completely shut off. Like that. I'm not getting swatted. Like just a complete.
We're not streaming to Facebook right now. It's fine.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about before we close shop?
Man, I don't know. Let's play a lot of Apex this weekend though.
I have not played a single fucking video game all week, dude.
Your boy trying to grind.
I'm down. I got some things to do right after this. I'm going to go for a run. Then I need to finish up apartment stuff. at my last place, but tonight and tomorrow for sure. We need to do the group game night thing that
Do it, King.
I wanted to do
Good.
on.
Do you want to have a somber goodbye like we did last week?
Yeah, bye. See ya.
Hey, you know what? It was great seeing you, man. Like I just really appreciated knowing you. All right.
All right. I'll see you next week, I guess. I love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.